political avatars. Supriya, what happened? Do we know who said what in Parliament that triggered this angry outburst from Jaya Bachchan? Because she very clearly mentions that it was of some kind of personal comment involving Aishwarya Rai, her daughter-in-law, who is being interrogated by the ED.
But Shiva, as far as Jaya Bachchan is concerned, she was really very fiery today in the Rajya Sabha, and we saw some very stormy scene. She not only took on the treasury benches, but even scolded her own opposition party members, saying that why are you shouting against these people who are not ready to listen to you? When she came outside the house, she was very somber, and she said what has happened is really unfortunate. But one thing is for sure, Jaya Bachchan, along with the entire opposition, has attacked the government on this entire issue which has happened. Allegedly, there was a Treasury bench MP who had passed some personal comment at Jaya Bachchan, and following which we saw a very fiery Jaya Bachchan hitting back at not only the Treasury benches but even at the opposition MPs also. The opposition, on the other hand, it's Congress or it is the Shiv Sena, has come out and supported Jaya Bachchan, as well as the entire ED probe which is going against Aishwarya Rai Bachchan, saying that maybe the Bachchans have in some way not fulfilled the wish. This is what Karti Chidambaran said, that wish of government. That's why Aishwarya has been called here. On the other hand, Shiv Sena MP Sanjay Raut, when was speaking to us, said that maybe because Jaya Bachchan is going all out and slamming the government in this ongoing winter session, that's why the government is hitting back at Aishwarya Rai Bachchan and wants to send a message loud and clear to the Samajwadi Party MP in Rajya Sabha. So we are seeing very stormy scenes in the Rajya Sabha today, and certainly when she came out, she looked very disappointed, and she said that this is not called for. She's not going to, she said, I'm not going to pass some personal comment against the person. It is unfortunate, and what has happened cannot be taken down too well.
Incredible. I mean, this was a really angry Jaya Bachchan, and it's a familiar, avatar for Jaya Bachchan as well, because she's quite angry a lot of the time in Parliament and outside Parliament, especially during such times. And this time it's personal. Pooja Shali also with us. Pooja, it's personal. You know, Jaya Bachchan has had meltdowns in the past, but it appears that someone has really touched a raw nerve. And what could be a raw nerve than family? You know, with the Bahu being grilled, clearly Jaya Bachchan, was on a short fuse in Parliament.
Absolutely. This is unprecedented, Shiv. Yes, Jaya Bachchan is often known to directly speak what she thinks, but just look at those visuals, and when we heard again, what exactly did she say? She charged at the chair, and you can see the deputy chair even going back for a second, petrified, literally, the manner in which Jaya charged at him. In fact, while it is not yet clear who made that Aishwarya Rai Bachchan comment, but Jaya Bachchan, who's a Samajwadi Party member of Parliament, immediately charged back, refusing to sit, and said, why did you make that comment? She even turned to the chair and said, you sitting on that chair do not belong to any party. So she even came out of the Parliament and said she was visibly upset over this unfortunate incident, what happened, the comment that was made about Aishwarya Rai. But she's asked for an apology, and as we can see, this was all guns blazing Jaya Bachchan. She's a renowned actor, she's a member of Parliament, but when she stood there in the Parliament, she suddenly starts to shout, and clearly a reflection, very personal, as you are suggesting, that Aishwarya Rai Bachchan is right now being questioned by the Enforcement Directorate. But when she spoke in the Parliament, she was charging not just at the individual whose identity is not yet clear, which member of Parliament made the Jaya comment, but she charged even at that chair, Shiv, and this has been absolutely unprecedented. And yes, this is personal and political at the same time.
It's incredible. It's it's personal, it's political. This is something, the Panama Papers issue is not a new issue. It's been on for many years. The Bachchans' names are not emerging only now. They've been published for many years. There are many other names. It's not just the Bachchans. Let me be very clear about that. It's not just the Bachchans, but a raw nerve appears to have been touched. And what we're seeing play out now in VVIP Delhi, VVIP Central Lutyens Delhi, is a superstar meltdown, a showdown. There's the Saas, there's the Bahu, and there are all these fireworks that are erupting in VVIP Delhi right now between the Enforcement Directorate, where Aishwarya Rai Bachchan has been grilled for 3 hours and counting. She's still inside there, and we know the line of questioning that she is being subjected to on the Panama